everybody, welcome back to the best coin news channel on YouTube. I'm sonofasilverstacker. In today's Numismatic News and Information for the 16th day of March 2024, I'd like to welcome you over to moneymetals.com so I can show you where the spot prices ended the week, as well as the availability and the premium for the 24 American Silver Eagle. After that, we'll bump over to the United States Mint's bullion page, check out those sales because there are new sales. Then we're going to go to coinnews.net, and there's just a quick update I want to do for the Cherrypickers guide. It will be coming out again if it's not out already, and that is a really awesome resource, probably the quintessential resource for finding awesome varieties. All right, now after that, we're going to head over to the United States Mint webpage and add a little bit more, I guess, evidence that the 24 West Point minted American Silver Eagle, that's the proof, is going to be a limited release this year. Maybe not necessarily a limited edition, but a limited release. And then I got something really awesome to show you at the end of the show, near the end of the show, I guess. It is a new error on the 24 Lincoln cent out of Philadelphia. You got to see this. It's wicked. It kind of reminds me of the 1955 Lincoln cent that was found with the matchsticks, or with those cigarette packs in those vending machines. All right, but before we get to any of that, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know what to do. All right, here we go. Moneymetals.com. Gold ended the week at 2166.35, silver at 25.38, platinum at 948.45, and palladium 1113.85. Look at that. You're going to get out of there for $33.47 for a quantity of 1 through 39 American Silver Eagles. But look at this. That bad boy right there is the premium you're going to be paying. Remember, it was $6.99, and now, I mean, clearly it's well above $6.99. But look at this. The sell to us price went up as well. $27.13 each is what they're looking for. Now, what's interesting, if we look here at the premiums and we look here at the buyback price and we look at the relationship between the silver spot price, we got to wonder, is the United States Mint keeping up with demand right about now? And I want to say no, absolutely not, because we have new numbers to tell you about today. I don't know why I said that. Anyway, look, we have new numbers for the gold 1 ounce. No new tail-to-tail with the half ounce. However, look, we have new numbers altogether for the quarter ounce, the 10th ounce, as well as the American Silver Eagle. That was 805,000 last week, well, a couple of days ago. Now it's only at 850,000. We didn't even bust into a million territory here, folks. So really just a meager, not very ample amount of bullion that was added to the, I guess, investors' hands for the month of March. Still really super low numbers, comparatively speaking. And I know we're only halfway through the month, and if you double this, you know, it's more than that, but still, or the same, I guess. But still, you know, I would figure that demand is bigger, stronger, better here in March, because we're seeing precious metals take off. You know the psychology. You remember when the prices go up, that's when demand goes up. Somebody could write a paper on that, a thesis. All right, let's keep on keeping on. There's over here at coinnews.net, there's an excellent article. I'm going to leave a link in the description for this. You can check it out yourself. It says here, this is by coinnews.net. The date is March 15, 2024. The title of the article, The Cherrypickers Guide, Volume 3, coming soon. Part 2 has landed. All right, basically, the Cherrypickers Guide was one of our best booksellers of the entire year, said Whitman, Vice President of Sales, Don Burbank. When it released at the show, collectors and dealers bought every advance copy we had. Why do you suppose that is, folks? Dealers and collectors bought every advance copy we had. We couldn't keep them on the shelves. And overall, we sold the entire print run for over 7,200 copies in just under 4 months, Burbank added. We expect the second print run to sell it just as fast, based on pent-up demand for the wildly popular title. I tell you, this is one of the best books you could probably get, besides the Red Book, all right, to make your coin collecting knowledge complete. Start with the Cherrypicker. Well, you don't start there. Start with the Red Book and then work your way up to the Cherrypickers Guide. And it is available on Whitman.com, I believe, and it is $39.95. But look at that. They charge you for shipping. I suppose if you went over to eBay, it would be free shipping because, you know, eBay, they got a lot of free shipping over there. Now, let's keep on keeping on. I wanted to show you this. This is the release from January 16th. That's right, January 16th. That was quite some time ago, and we're only up to a certain amount that is way under the sales of last year's. It's remarkable what we're seeing for the American Silver Eagle this year, folks. I really believe, from what I've seen so far, that this is going to be a limited release type coin, and I'll show you why here. Two things right off the bat. All right, number one, you're looking at it. Look at that. How many of these clamshells did the United States Mint make? Right, and look, normally from what 2021, the Type 2, we started getting those boxes. That's when the Morgan and Peace came out that year. But how many of these, and I like this clamshell. I think it's a winner chicken dinner. I really dig that, except it reminds me of the Philadelphia Eagles, which is a wah wah. But that's the right Philadelphia Mint, right? So I guess it makes sense. But this is West Point Mint. I don't know. Maybe that's why I think it's a limited run, is because of the finite amount of these particular clamshells. But also, hey, guess what? The Mint came out and actually said it, spelled it out in black and white, and I had to highlight it yellow. It says inventories are limited. Normally they don't say that for a coin that doesn't have a mintage limit, a product limit, or a household order limit. So why would they say that inventories are limited? It's interesting. And what's even more interesting is, well, next year's coin, doesn't say anything about it. Nothing about how it's limited, or, it looks like it's going to be in a clamshell, which is fantastic. Thank you much. But the current product, that's the one I'm concerned about, because of that description they have here at the very bottom saying inventories are limited, and we're getting, yes, a clamshell with it. So it's probably a finite amount of clamshells for 2024, and that's probably why inventories are limited. And not only that, I think sales are down, I guess below last year, because we have so many different interesting options to choose from over there at the United States Mint. Now, let's get over to that particular air that I was telling you about. This thing's pretty epic. This thing's pretty awesome. All right. It says here, new listing, and that's a 2024 Philadelphia Minted Lincoln Penny Air doubling and extensive reverse dye deterioration. Kind of like, well, maybe not as bad as a dryer coin, but it's really worn down on that edge. You see that there? Yeah. And then the same person has another one, but you got to see the doubling. It's remarkable. Look at that. I mean, look at the serif over here on this side and over here. And there's another picture I got to show you. And look at this. That's the second one there, but it's not as profound. Some are more profound than others. Look at that. Come on. Yeah. What? Look at this. What is going on over here? And what's up over here? How exciting. Now, is it as profound as the 1955 Lincoln Cent Air? Probably not. But still, it looks like 2024 is sizing up to be a wonderful year with these errors on the Lincoln Cent. Now, where are they found? Well, they're found somewhere in eastern Pennsylvania. I would imagine between Philadelphia, Allentown, and Hershey, Pennsylvania, somewhere in that triangle there. Maybe somewhere in there, eastern Pennsylvania is where I think these are being found. So that's pretty awesome. That's pretty sweet. And, hey, even if it isn't, it's a unique air, right? Let's face it. Even if it isn't officially a DDO, it's still, look at that. Come on, look at that. Come on. Come on. That's ridiculous. Now let's get over to those plus ones. Let's see. That's not a plus one, is it? Nope. Oh, and by the way, just a little heads up. You probably already got the email about the American Women Quarters second issuance for 2024, and that would be the Patsy Takamoto Mint Quarters. Can't wait to see that in a clad. I already saw it in a proof, and I was not impressed. Not as impressed as I was for the Reverend Dr. Paulie Murray Quarter, as well as the Zetkala Shah and the Celia Cruz. 3 amazing quarters. Amazing quarters. Now, over here to those plus ones. Bam! This Proverb 28:22 says, a person overeager for wealth has an evil eye. He does not know that want may befall him. And I think what that means is that greedy people think if they give charity to the poor, it's going to diminish their fortune. But we know this to be a false belief, because giving charity actually makes you rich in more ways than one, really, ultimately, right? Now, over here to 395.99.9 KOIN Coin News Radio. Let's go here to theater mode. I don't know what it's doing. Yeah, is yours doing this? Does yours do that where it just gets all, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, this is Love and Rockets. Name of the song is Saudade. And that, I think, has a Portuguese origin, and it means a longing. Yeah. You ever been longing? I don't know if it's longing for regret, but it's definitely longing. Anyway, this song's really awesome. It's an instrumental. Hope you dig it. And I think that's all about time that I got today. I don't want to talk too much. Still pretty early. I don't want to wake everybody up. So, y'all have a great, wonderful day. I will talk to you tomorrow. Stacker out.